welcome to another Monday morning art talk. So just before we get started with today's topic, I just want to let you know at the link down below is an RSVP to a free life drawing event that I'm putting on with some other artists this coming November 17th. It's going to be at Titmouse Animation Studios in Hollywood. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be 4 stages. We'll have beer. We'll be drawing. All are welcome. Again, it's a free event to attend. You just need to RSVP so that we know you'll be there. If you happen to be in town, we're doing it sort of pre-DesignerCon. I'll be at DesignerCon this year that weekend. I won't be at CTN, but it's happening that same weekend through there. So feel free to just register, come on by, do some drawing, hang out, socialize, network, and just, you don't have to attend any show in town. If you want to just show up and be there, come and be there. All right. So today's topic, I just wanted to say what my problem is with Inktober. Okay. Now, the reality is I don't have a problem with Inktober. I think it's great and I love it, and I love that what people are doing, and I love seeing what I'm seeing. My problem with Inktober is people seem to just stop the intensity of their drawing after Inktober. And that's my problem. It's like, why not keep that intensity up all the time? Could you imagine if you're able to commit to do an Inktober sketch every day, which you're committing, you are finding time to do it. You could do that anytime. If you're able to do it for 1 month straight, you're forming a new habit. And if you can do that, then you can do it in November, you can do it in December, you can do it January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Again, could you imagine how many pieces of artwork you would have there? You would have a full-fledged illustrated book. So maybe you want to put together your own book, your own comic strip, your own web comic, your own, you name it. You go on forever, your own t-shirt design, I don't care. Whatever you want to do, your own gallery show. Some of the artwork I'm seeing is just like, holy moly, just gallery quality. You could set up your own gallery show. So I would say the big thing is just to continue it. Don't just stop. And what I would say is something just to think about, again, because we're living in this world now where we can do things individually. We don't need to be backed by studios. We don't need to be working for other people. What we're doing is, what you've become, or what you're trying to become, is a musician that is no different just than any artist, but selling albums, okay? Imagine that. Imagine all the musicians out there, all the people you love, all the music you listen to. Why do you listen to their music? Because you love how they perform. You love what they do. You've even gone to their concerts. You've bought their CDs. You've downloaded their videos because you love what it is they do. And so you, in reality, should be no different than a musician. You are simply creating music that other people, your fans, your fan base, your supporters want to listen to. They want to be a part of. They want to own. And that's the exact same concept. So why can't you go think that mindset and go into that direction? So that's what we're doing here, is we're creating the music that people love and people, it resonates with them. They find beauty in that, and it keeps them calm. It does whatever it does for you. Whatever art does for you, that's what it does for you. But you think like that. So your goal is to create your concert and create your album. And through your album, you're creating your artwork. That why not take all this artwork that you're creating in Inktober and everywhere else and put it all into just one book or form that now you can go to the conventions and start selling and find your audience and build your tribe and do something like that and find new people, and new people will come to you and they'll see you. You might be at a book fair and some young child with their parents come by and they go, "Look, mommy, look how cool that little dragon book is. It's so awesome. I want it." "Okay, little Johnny, you can have it. How much for that, good sir?" "Well, today it's only $9.95 and I'll even sign it for you." "Well, look at that, little Johnny. He'll even sign it for you. And again, you're building this audience and you're doing these fun things, and it's you, and it's independent, and it's you, and you get to do your own things. Now, the secret is, don't throw everything out there on the internet for free. Leave something for the people, like an extra little incentive. So maybe I do 30 illustrations, but I'm only going to show you 15 of them. So now it makes it like, hey, this other 15 is sort of exclusive to this book, and that's why I want to buy it. And now I get an actual thing that I can have, and it's signed and something great. So that's my problem with Inktober, is just for you, just to keep the momentum up. Don't stop. Don't just because not everyone's doing it and posting it that you're not going to do it now. You got to be the one to take initiative and start doing these things, okay? And my other quick little thing that I just wanted to mention is that I feel that people are drawing the wrong way. Again, as a teacher and working with my students all the time, and I encourage the drawing, but what I feel is happening is people need to start thinking about, when they're drawing in their sketchbook and everything else, that the reality is drawing is 70% observation and really about 30% drawing. What happens is people are spending 70% just drawing and maybe 30%, if that, and I can almost say with the very if that, maybe it's going to be 90-10% observation. They're just drawing all the time, but they're not really paying attention to what it is that they're looking at. It just becomes this habit of just this repetition of they're just drawing what they're comfortable with all the time, and you keep going back to those old habits that you keep having of just, oh, look at that person, oh, that's cool, I'll just draw that. But you're not observing the folds in the clothing. You're not observing what makes them feel like they're slouching or feels like their body's upright, and you're not maybe paying attention to maybe their hands and spending more time drawing those hands in the sketchbook. So you're not observing what's going on, how things hang and gravity pulls things down and away from the body. You're not observing just what's going to the negative space that's happening in the design, the balance happening in design. All these aspects are just you're drawing, so you feel like, but I'm drawing all the time, but you're not improving, and it comes down to the observation. So what you have to do is, even when you don't have a sketchbook, you have to be constantly observing. Force yourself to observe. When you're out at lunch and you don't have your sketchbook, you're out at dinner, observe. When you're looking at watching the movies, commercials, observe, and try to get in the habit of doing at least 70% observing, 30% drawing. You're going to start to tie those together, and you're going to get 100% awesomeness. Not perfection. Don't worry about perfection. Just worry about awesomeness. Worry about coolness. Worry about fun. Worry about just your self-satisfaction is what you're trying to achieve. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about what other people say. This is for you, your own personal growth. That's where we're going here. Like the Beatles said, John Lennon said, to the toppermost of the poppermost. And that's where you're trying to achieve. You're trying to go to the top, and how you get there is just through that repetition, practice, and observation. All right, so keep it up. Thanks for watching, and be sure to RSVP. Come on down to that party. Hope to see you at DesignerCon, and make it a great week. Take care. Hello, this is Steven, and I just wanted to tell you about this cool thing that I'm doing right now through my website at silvertunes.com. It's a Skype mentorship. In a sense, what I want to do is just talk to you, meet you, tell me about things that are happening in your life, see if there's anything that I could do to help you. I can look over your artwork, do your portfolio, and just maybe try to push you in the right direction that you want to take your life and your journey. All right, so you can go to silvertunes.com, go to classes, click on mentorship, and you can learn all about it. We can try to arrange a time, set up a date. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. And I just wanted to make it just very affordable, just to open it up, because I love doing this. I love meeting people from all over the planet. It's a really cool thing, and with this technology, why not? So that's it. Thanks. Whoa! Hey! Go back. Go back.
Go back.
Great, go back. Go.